Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are playing against Vanquish Soul K9. All right, I have not seen this deck since what, like a format or two ago. Surprised, like people are still playing it. It got absolutely ravaged by the ban list. Limiting Ryzen to 1 and Stake Your Soul to 1. Now, while that deck was absolutely and utterly bonkers, it stopped people from playing like main decking Droll and Lockbird. And now because it got destroyed and everybody's playing like Mitsurugi, whatever, now people are like main decking Droll again, so that kind of hurts. But what are you gonna do, right? Anyway, so I'm starting off first. I have Ash Blossom, I have Photon Delta Wing, Photon Emperor, Ash Blossom, and Photon Jumper. This hand is not that great, honestly. Pretty much loses to like one hand trap, so I pretty much have to hope my opponent doesn't have anything. My opponent has Vanquish Soul Jiaolong, Vanquish Soul Ryzen, Mochami Fuelos, K9 17 Azuna, and he has the Lupus. So my opponent has Fuelos and Azuna. The Azuna will pretty much end my turn, but you'll see it right now. So yeah, we go draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. I normal summon Photon Delta Wing. He immediately goes Mochami Fuelos. I go Ash Blossom. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe I can do something right now. So I go into the Galaxy Photon. Oh, yeah. So he says he's gonna think. He immediately uses the Azuna, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. Now he goes Azuna, but I'm like, oh, he has the Lupus in hand, so maybe he's just gonna go into the one that flips things face down. But nope, he goes into the Jax. So Jax, since an effect was used in the hand this turn, oh, actually, since it was XRZ summon, he can pop a monster. So yeah, and that's my turn. And now it's his turn. He draws another Azuna. He normal summons the Ryzen. I use Ash Blossom. He then goes Azuna. Special summons it. Now he can send another level 5 to the grave. So he sends the Jokul. Now he goes and uses Ryzen's effect to reveal. And then Jiaolong effect activates special summoning itself. So now I was confused. I had no idea. I never played like, this stuff that much. But never played Vanquish Soul. I actually haven't played Vanquish Soul in a long time, so he goes into the K9 17 Ripper, uses Ripper's effect. I'm like, yo, I can't beat this, honestly, because he's going to beat over my monsters. And then he has access to the Liberation, and then, Photon Jumper isn't going to save me, so, yep, that's pretty much it. So we go again, and now we start, and let's see what we have. We have Galaxy Trance, we have Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal, Photon Jumper, Galaxy Summoner, and the Black Goat Laughs. This hand works. It can beat about maybe 2-3 low impact hand traps. But unfortunately, my opponent has the Drolan Lockbird, and he also has Bestial Druid Swarm. He also has Vanquish Soul Holisu. He has a K9 Noroi, and then he also has a Vanquish Soul in hand as well with the Heavy Burger. So this hand is cracked going second. Like, what? Ugh, it is what it is. Alright, so I go draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. I obviously go send Jumper to the graveyard to activate Galaxy Soldier's effect. Alright, now I go special summon the Galaxy Soldier, channeling 1 Soldier, channeling 2 Jumper. Alright, so now I go and add Galaxy 100, and I add Galaxy Wizard. Now, this was a misplay. I probably should have added Galaxy Expedition instead. I obviously didn't read that he had, obviously did not read that he had a Bestial, but I should have known they play Bestials because they do need to run Darks, and they do need to run Dark monsters, and they do need to run like things with bodies on them, so I definitely should have went into the Expedition, special summon the Photon Emperor. But, yep. Anyway, so then he changed Droll. And, yeah, also, that would have been a lot better because I would have been able to send Photon Emperor off of a Galaxy Photon Dragon, too. But, yeah, he goes Droll. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I can still play. So I use Galaxy Expedition to send the Photon Emperor to grave, use the effect. He then changed Druid Swarm, banishing it. I probably should have used Galaxy Trance first. That would have baited him, and I still would have been able to get a level 8 out, but he still has the Vanquish Soul, Holisu, and the Borger, so that's tough. So I use Galaxy Trance to summon out my Photon Jumper, and special summon out Galaxy Summoner. Okay, now he uses Vanquish Soul Holly Sue in hand, revealing the Heavy Borger. I'm like, oh man. Especially in the Holly Sue, use Holly Sue effect to reveal the dark and the earth. And I'm like, yo, this dude is unreal. He has attributes too. So now you can take a monster with the lowest attack points. I'm like, alright, that's fine, whatever. Okay, so he takes the Galaxy Summoner. I normal summon Galaxy Wizard. I send both to the graveyard. That was a misplay as well. I probably should have just linked off into Soul Flare past turn. Yeah, that would have been better. I should have linked off into Soul Flare past turn. Then that way I would have had more follow-up. But then I use Soul Flare's effect to add back the Photon Jumper and I pass turn. I get back my Galaxy Summoner. Now he goes draw phase, and then he activates the so he activates the Holly Sue's effect to reveal the dark and the earth again. So now he can take my Soul Flare. This is unfortunate. Main phase 1 links off my Soul Flare and his Druid's Form to go into SP Little Knight. So he uses Druid's Form's effect to banish the Galaxy. Oh no, he uses Druid's Form effect to send my Galaxy Summoner. Now he normal summons Noroi. Alright, I'm like, cool. So Noroi special summons the Lupus. And then on that summon, I then use the Black Oat Laughs. And I call K9 17 Ripper, so that way he can't OTK me this turn. So that way, like when he tries to attack, I can just go Photon Jumper. So now he uses Case of K9 to reveal the Jokel in hand. Okay, so he now uses Heavy Burger, bouncing back the Holly Sue, uses Burger effect and reveals the Dark to draw a card. He draws into Azuna. Now he uses Jokel's effect to special summon itself and the Azuna in hand. Uses Jokel, add the Lantern to hand. Alright, then he goes into the Jax, uses Jax effect to pop my Galaxy Soldier. Alright, now he links off the SP Little Knight and the Azuna along with the Jokel. Oh yeah, and the okay. Yep, and then he goes into the Skull-Dread effect to draw about 4 cards. Puts back the Perulia, the Holly Sue, and the Azuna. Special summons the Mad Love through Skull-Dread's effect. And then he gets to activate he gets to add Vanquish Soul Start. Start can then add the Jiaolong. Uses Holly Sue, reveal Jiaolong. Special summon the Holly Sue. Then sends the Holly Sue to links off Holly Sue to special summon the Rock of the Vanisher. Rock of the Vanisher effect to add back the Holly Sue to hand. Uses Dr. Madlove's effect to reveal a Dark and a Earth to bounce back the monster with the lowest defense, and in that case would be the Heavy Borger. Uses Lantern's effect to special summon the Lupus and itself. Lantern's effect to then add... Okay, so he has no spell cards left. I was like, you're going second, bro. There's no way you kept Liberation. Okay, so then he tries to attack directly. I use Photon Jumper's effect to special summon itself. Okay, and then now he goes into the Hound. And, yep, in phase, passes turn. It's my draw phase. I now have Photon Delta Wing. This was probably a misplay. Actually, probably wouldn't have mattered, right? I see lowest defense to the hand. Yeah, my monster has 800 defense. Yeah, probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. I was gonna hold the Black Oat Laughs for maybe like a Holly Sue. Earth and Dark. Yeah. Or yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I use Black Oat Laughs. Probably, yeah, there was nothing I probably could have done. Just play better. But yeah, I normal summon Photon Delta Wing. He uses effect to special summon itself. Special summon 1 copy from the deck. Alright, and then he uses the Holly Sue, reveal the Jiaolong. Alright, special summons the Holly Sue. Uses Holly Sue effect to reveal a Fire and a Dark. Alright, and then he gets to special summon Horizon. Now, this was also a misplay. I should have special summoned Photon Delta Wing in this column right here. I don't know what I was thinking, but... let me see. Was there any way he could have altered the zone, right? I'm trying to think. He would have been able to alter zones, I think. because he still has Borger in hand. So he could have just bounced back one of his monsters. He could have bounced back his Mad Love. It's a special, yeah. He probably could have just bounced back Mad Love, special summon Borger in another zone, and then just, you know, special summon the Ryzen in another zone as well. So, but still, I could have played around that better. But yeah, Ryzen uses its effect to add a monster to hand. I thought he was using the effect to pop, so now he can add the Valis. And now he goes Ryzen to pop my monster. Then he uses the Valis, putting back the Holly Suit in hand, special summon the Valis. Valis effect, now you can reveal Fire, Dark, and Earth to pop a monster. And yeah, I have no plays left. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got absolutely crushed here. I could have played better. I could have played a lot better turn one. I should have used Jumper's effect to add the Expedition. I should have played around a Bistio for sure, but there's nothing I can do about that. Also, should have played around Ryzen better. I always forget to like put it in a zone or a column where like, oh, like my opponent can't pop a monster. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And yeah, peace, guys.